had a request for a very basic Canva on the desktop overview. So here we are just on my home screen for Canva. I want to just show you a couple of places. So we are looking for cards, obviously. So where it says you might want to try, see right here in the middle, this one gives me a card landscape. And if I kind of hover over that one, I can see at the bottom here that it says 7 by 5 inches. So that's my landscape. So it's 7 by 5. So if I'm making it for send out cards, that would be a perfect option to choose. Or if I scroll over here a little bit, I will also find me a card portrait, which says 5 by 7. So for send out cards, that's also a perfect option to choose. So this is for those of you that don't have the pro version of Canva to quickly resize anything, but you don't need the pro version of Canva. I'm showing you here how you can find the perfect sizes for cards that you want to create. So right there in the middle where it says you might also want to try, and then you can also type it in the search here, or you can also go from create a design and it will come up down here. You can see here's card landscape. That one says 7 by 5. And card portrait 5 by 7. Now I'm not sure with this custom size here. Let me just see. I do have the pro version, so I'm not sure if this is something that's on the free version or not, but you can check it out. If it's an option for you, then go ahead, by all means, use it. It'll be quick and easy for you. So you can put in your 5 by 7, create a new design, and I'll bring it up for you. So let's just go with this blank design here and talk about a few of the other basic features. So I am on my laptop for this video. So templates. At the top here you have holidays, you have food, you have birthday, you have kids' birthday, you have happy birthday, you have a birthday invitation. Now what I want you to think about is the card that you're making. No, none of these are going to be exactly what you want, but look for some similar features of things that you might want to have on your card. And then you can kind of take it and go from there. So if you really like, this one's really a cute one. Oh, that one says it's pro, so I won't show you how that one goes. Here's Olivia. This one really cute for princess. It's got some cool features on it. That would be a perfect card. All you need to do is come in here, change the name, change this because it's an invitation. You could add in, let's just do it quickly so I can show you. So we're going to change from an invitation. Let's just leave the name Olivia. And maybe she is 5 years old, or let's just, like, simply, you can change it. I lost my text box. Again, up on the left here where you can see my mouse, see that arrow? That's a back arrow. So I lost my number here, so I wanted to just click on it, and then I can highlight it, and I'm going to say 3 years old. Let's change her name. Her name's not Olivia, her name is Sally. And we want Sally to be, well, we can put it wherever we want. We can do it sideways. You see with these little arrows here, you can turn it back. Give it straight. And at the top here are the numbers. That's the font size. So you can type in the exact number that you want if you know what that is. I always just play with it. 44, and it'll change it there. Or you come to these circles and use your fingers and slide it. Or use your mouse and slide it. So we make Sally there. Okay, so we've got our Sally in there. We know how we can change the different fonts, different sizes. If we wanted to change this font to something different, we just click on it and we can come over here to the text, or we can go up here to the top where it says apricot, go down to the drop down, and they all come up here over on the side. Change it to that one. Maybe for a 3-year-old, something easier to read, not cursive, would be handy. So there we go. Let's go with that for Sally. Now, if we want to add in additional text, so if we want to add in like happy birthday or something, we come over here to the left to this text. Now we can directly go and add a text box, and then we can do it just from there. Or we can come in here and add a heading, which will automatically make it bigger. A subheading will be a little bit smaller. A text box, the body of the text will be smaller there. If you have a brand set up, it will come in here with your brand fonts, but that's a little bit more advanced, so don't worry about why mine looks a little different. Now, when you come into this recently used, you will see different ones here. If you haven't used it, there will still be some options here, or you could search for it. So this happy birthday one, it already has it, and you can tell that it's got 2 different fonts together, so it's a nice put together happy birthday. Let's move Sally just up here for a minute so we can have this happy birthday. And there you go. It's a quick and easy one, and it's already put together for you. Now maybe we put our Sally down under here, and we can squish it, make it a little bit smaller. Again, if you want to change, you go up to here, change that font. If you want to change the color of it, highlight on it, and come up here to the text color. Now you'll notice with the colors, right here it says photo colors. So these are the colors that are already in this card. So you can pick one of those, make it match a little bit more. And it'll just change it quickly for you. Or if you want something different, you have all the options down here. I do typically like to change mine to something that matches the front of the card. So there we go with that. So that right there could be the front of a card. Now let me show you another simple little thing. You can go here. Let's highlight our page. If we go up here, it says duplicate page. What that's going to do is give us another one exactly the same. Now what I like to do is use this for the back or the inside of my card. So what I would do is, this is my front, my number 1, then I duplicated to my page number 2. What I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this because I don't need that there for this number 2 page. I'm going to move my happy birthday up there, put my Sally up here. And then I'm going to go over and add a text box. Make my font bigger. Pull it out. And then I like to add in my custom message there for Sally on her birthday card. Now say you were doing a card that has a front and a back, and then the inside flaps. If you're doing the 2-fold, go again. Duplicate this page again. And then you can come in and just delete the things that you don't want. Maybe on the back of the card, you just want something simple like this. Or maybe you have a picture of Sally and you want to just put a picture in there, and that's going to be the very back of your 2-fold card. And then it will really make your card flow together and look very nice. So again, that button was right here, duplicate page, and it comes up at the top of every page. Now, if you wanted to just add in a blank one, then you just go and add page. So hopefully that's a good tip that you can use. It will save you a lot of time and a lot of struggle in going in and trying to make it look perfect and adding the different things. So you can just duplicate it, make your extra messages that you want, take out what you don't want, keep the basics, and it will look like it was meant to go together. So those are some basics on your birthday card. Now, different styles. This is if you've got your brand colors in there that you can do. Elements, of course, if you wanted to add in different things. So look, when you come here to the graphics, now when you see this little crown and the Pro, those are the ones for the paid version. So those are some additional things that actually fit with this birthday card. So it looks like most of those additional graphics in this one are Pro version. But let's say you like this rainbow. You wanted to add in a rainbow. No reason that you can't just go up to here and make sure you're in the elements and just type in rainbow and get a free one in your free Canva version that you like. Add in a rainbow. Now at the top you see all these different ones, so you can scroll through and find different ones that would fit with what you're doing. Maybe this little rainbow. That actually has pretty similar colors. Maybe you want to add that in somewhere. A few other quick tips on adding in a picture or an object. Now when I put this here, you see how it went behind the text. But if it didn't go behind the text, you come up to this position right here and you click backwards. So that puts the object that you just brought in at the back, behind the font. So this one is pretty transparent, so you can still see it. Now that reminds me, let me show you how to do this one, transparency. So I've got the rainbow clicked. If I go to transparency, I can go with the slider and that will make it lighter, darker, more transparent, right? So if it was something that was kind of distracting from your text, just come in and make it lighter. So again, that's this little checkerboard thing right up here, transparency. So those are a couple quick basics on the Canva desktop. Hopefully you've learned something from this. And if you have a question, drop it below the video and I will get back to you. I'll do another video and I'll answer the question for you. Hopefully you've learned something and good luck creating.